altogether pleasant Christmas if I didn't have to bury my sister again. Rebecca? Is that you, my sweetness? Come back. Santa's hungry for more of your plum pudding. Rebecca.
It's only me, Mr. Crane.
Oh, I thought that I heard,
Mrs. Hotchkiss's voice?
Yes.
Well, isn't she with you?
I can't possibly imagine why you would think that, Pilar. I have no idea who she could be.
Where are you, Rebecca Hotchkiss? And what are you up to? Sam, what are you doing?
I've tried to stay away from you, Ivy, but I can't. You are what I want. You're all I've ever wanted. The hell with everything else.
Sam, I'm all yours. You loved me once, Sam. I know you can love me again.
Grace.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, I just heard the news. Is it true? Sheridan
Sharon's buried alive, yeah.
Oh, my God. And how could that happen? Who's responsible?
Why don't you ask my brother?
Hank?
It's my fault, Grace. I'm responsible.
What?
If Sheridan dies, I killed her.
So how's it going?
Not good.
Well, this is one we're just going to have to wait out and see. I want you to get some rest, okay? You almost drowned.
Oh, I'm fine, honey.
Sweetheart, let me get you home, get you in the bed, and I'm sure after a good night's sleep, you'll feel much better.
No, I can't sleep. Not when Sheridan might. You know, there's something that I haven't told you yet. I watched Chad die. He was killed. Shot. He was trying to save my life, and now he's gone.
Dr. Russell? Is that you?
Chad? You're alive!
You made it.
Oh.
Please, God, let her be okay.
She was barely alive when we got her here. The doctors have to help her. They have to keep her alive.
You must be Sheridan's family.
I am. She's my aunt.
I'm Carol Ash. I work for the hospital as a grief counselor.
Grief counselor.
The neurologist will be here and explain everything very shortly. In the meantime, I need to ask a few general questions about the patient. Who is next of kin?
Julian Crane. He's my father.
And your name?
Ethan Crane.
Perhaps you could give your father a call, ask him to come down here.
Why?
Sheridan's lapsed into a coma, and next of kin has to give permission to keep her alive by artificial means.
Oh, dear God.
You just do whatever you have to keep her alive, right? There's no way you're pulling the plug. There's no way.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion. passion for life.
Let me take you away from here. Away from Julian. Away from the Cranes.
But what about Grace?
She's a good woman. But I never loved her the way that I love you.
But you married her.
I know. Because I was going to rebound from you and Julian getting married. But now I realize that I can't live without you. We were meant for each other. Forever.
Oh, Sam. If only it were true. Sam must have written Ivy some letters, some poems, something. Where are you, Rebecca?
It can't be your fault. Hank would never hurt Sheridan.
What happened, Hank? I thought you were getting your life back on track again.
So did I.
You know, I was happy for you, man. I gave you a place to live, a clean start. I brought you into my family so my kids could get close to their Uncle Hank. But as it turns out, you're the same screw-up you've always been.
I never meant to hurt.
Always looking for a score, huh? The big bucks. You had no respect for Dad being a cop. You know what you told him? You told him he was making chump change, that he was a sucker. Then all of a sudden, Hank would tear off out of town for a few months. Come back, pockets loaded with cash. No explanations. Who the hell knew what Hank was up to? So what did you think? That you could calm me on my own turf?
Never.
Yeah. You weren't getting your life back together again. You were waiting for the next scam, hoping the past wouldn't catch up with you, but it did, didn't it? They had something on you, Hank. What was it?
Sam, what are you saying?
Roger and Pierre from the drug cartel, they had something on you. Something so big that they could actually blackmail you into trying to kill Sheridan. And then he comes up with this scheme. They're trying to fake Sheridan's death. Now look what happens. She's hanging on by a thread.
Sam, just calm down.
Reese is devastated. Your best friend. Now how can you live with that, knowing what you did?
I can't.
And then on top of that, even the FBI agent almost gets killed. Chad gets shot. What the hell's going on, Hank?
Hank, is this true? Are you really behind this?
Yeah, everything Sam said is the truth.
You know what? If Dad were still alive, you'd have broken his heart all over again.
Mom, what's happening?
I don't know. It's a miracle. I thought Chad was dead. I was so sure.
I thought your mom's was dead, too.
I watched Roger and Pierre shoot Chad.
Son, you took a bullet for my wife? You're like blood. Now you're one of us.
Chad saved Mom's life?
Wow, it's unbelievable. First he saves your life, then your mom's. Son, you're a hero.
God, I would have never forgiven myself if anything had happened to Chad.
No way was I checking out. I got too much to live for.
I know how rough this is on everyone, but the issue has to be raised when a patient in Sheridan's condition is admitted in the hospital. She's in a severe coma. Her vital signs are negligible.
Oh, she's gonna make it. She has to.
I hope with all my heart that Sheridan makes it through this. But in the event that she's unable to make certain decisions for herself, someone's going to have to make those decisions for her. Unless, of course, she has a living will.
She does. I drew it up for her.
Good. It always helps to know the patient's wishes. Who's the executor of the living will?
I am. But that doesn't matter. The doctors are gonna save her.
I assure you, the neurologist is doing all she can. But right now, the only way to keep her alive is to hook her up to a permanent respirator. Without a machine breathing for her, she could die.
Well, then don't take her off the damn thing. No, no machines.